You got crash out like on some real though. On to crash out on that. So as you can see on the title, be careful because you've got nothing to lose, right? What should we be careful of? So guys, today's topic I just wanna base it between two people. Right. You've got, let's say you are made, you have succeeded, you've got what you want. Like you're not rich, but you can maintain, you can take care of yourself, you can sustain yourself financially, right? And then you meet a person, it's either you're a guy or you're a girl, you meet a person, you get into a relationship with this person. And you realize that okay, actually, this is a healthy relationship. Now, what makes it healthy is because of communications, because of the atmosphere, it's because of how we deal with how you all deal with the situation, right? And then most of the time, it gets to where because of you've got nothing to lose, whether you lose that person or not, you've got nothing to lose. You overlook the problems, you overlook the arguments that you have. When I say overlook, to you it may seem like it doesn't matter, right? To you it may seem like it doesn't matter talking about whatever that your partner wants to talk about, or whatever that you feel that we have to talk about. It doesn't matter for you because if you tell yourself that I've been there, I've made myself, I know my struggle, because of a person who's successful, that person tends to become stubborn or ignorant to certain things the journey because of the journey they've been because of the journey they've been in, right? So certain problems to them is like, it doesn't need my attention, that one, it doesn't matter, you know overlooking problems because of you tell yourself that you've been through, you've suffered, you went through the mud. Now certain the smallest problem to it doesn't matter because if you tell yourself that you've been through. Now let me tell you something. Because of that, you will ignore a lot of problems. Because of you tell yourself that you've got nothing to lose. Even if I break up with this person, I've got nothing to lose. I still have my money. I still take care of myself. I still have a job. I still have whatever. Hmm? I get it. Sivij. You've got what you are made, right? And then whatever that your partner brings to the table, that you feel like it doesn't need your attention, that you feel like this thing is just a problem, it's just the smallest thing, doesn't matter. Now, most times, the reason why I say be careful is because of you will lose good people in your life because if you've got nothing to lose. You will lose the people that were meant to be the good people, were meant to be with you for life because if you've got nothing to lose. That is why I always say differentiate between pleasure and business. There is the professional you, is the personal you. You might have your money, you might have whatever that you have, you might be rich, but when it comes to your personal life, when it comes to your relationship, your friendships, be attentive, be active. Because of the moment you combine, the moment you mix the two, it will get to a point whereby the other partner will feel like actually they are worthless because of whatever they bring to the table, whatever that doesn't suit, you think it doesn't suit you. And remember, a person who is already successful, a person who's already made, or a person who's earning, person who's got income, they usually have this perception of saying that you know what, this to me, if this thing doesn't treat me, if this thing is not, it doesn't sit me well emotionally, it doesn't deserve my time. Let me warn you, brothers and sisters, there are things when you're in a friendship, when you're in a relationship with someone, there are certain things that won't favor you, but they are necessary for you to participate in. There are things that you'll have to put your pride aside and participate in, because that is a relationship. It's not your income, it's not the money that you have. Now, you may have the money, but if you don't have internal happiness, if you don't have internal peace, if you don't have someone you can laugh with, your life is not complete. Honest reality. You may be rich, you may be a billionaire, millionaire, but if you have no one who will ask you at the end of the day, how was your day? I missed you. Your life is not complete. So, hence, I say it is important to differentiate between the professional you and your personal life. Because at the end of the day, you have a life. The money is not your life. Your business is not your life. Your job is not your life. You have this person who's responsible of being with you, is responsible of motivating you, is responsible of whenever you're not okay, this person has to take that energy, absorb that energy to make you feel okay. Now, when it doesn't suit you, when it doesn't sit you right to talk about what is not okay with him or her, it doesn't matter to you, because of you've got nothing to lose. I don't know if I make sense, guys. Mogoni State, how's it, brother? How are you doing? I don't know if I make sense, guys. Hence, it is important to understand that money cannot buy love. Money will never buy a relationship. Money will never buy support. Money will never buy love, guys. No matter how much you tell yourself that you are rich, no matter how much you can tell yourself that you are a millionaire, money will never buy love. Hence, they always talk about differentiating between business and your personal life. So, I just wanted to warn, because then at some point, I had to differentiate between the two. I'm not self made yet, but I understand that I have I first have to fix my personal life for the business, for the professional side to be good, for me to be happy. Now, this thing, if you feel like someone is wasting your time, just pick up with them. Distance yourself from them, because of the danger of being in that particular relation, while you still know that I've got nothing to lose. Nothing will matter to you, Mganwam. And nothing will matter to you. Only fella what suits you will matter. I've got my money, I've got whatever that I've got. Like, I'm just saying, I've got my money, I've got whatever that I have. Now I meet this person. I'm likely not to, I'm actually, I'm highly It's highly possible for me to undermine that person without even telling them. But because of the energy that I have, the energy that I've acquired those years when I was still struggling, as I was hustling, up until to this time, when I get to meet that person, it's highly impossible for me to undermine that person or underestimate that person without even me telling that person. it's it's easy for that person to feel worthless because of what's important to you is what you have. What's important to you is what you have. What you and that person have is not important. But what's important is it's what you have when it suits you. Hence, we have a problem of a lot of people being in this relationships, friendships, and then 10 years later, 20 years later, actually, this person was not meant for me. This person was not meant for me. Because what we do is we forget, we ignore the smallest problem, the smallest issue, and be like, it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't suit me, it doesn't matter. And what the issue does, it because of we haven't solved it, every time we get to that situation, it'll always be tricky. We'll always ignore. And then when we ignore, now it escalates to another problem, escalates to another problem. Now it's a big problem. Now, when it's time to talk about it, it's hard to fix. And it being hard to fix now, what do you end up doing? Because we've got, remember, Mganwam, you've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to lose. Now, because of it's hard to fix, we then decide, you know what, let's go our separate ways. Be careful. Mganwam, be careful. Differentiate between your professional life and your personal life. Balance the equation. Each and every issue, each and every smallest problem that you encounter with your problem, with your person, with your partner, attend to it. Attend to it. Because the more you get used to, the more it becomes a habit to attend to certain small I'm talking about the tiniest. Only that small problem, you just feel like, mara, that one, attend to it. Because of ignorance will end up breaking you. And remember, it won't break you, it won't break me, because of we've got nothing to lose. But we will lose the good people. We will lose the support. We will lose the love. You may love yourself, but at the end of the day, you want to have someone who will tell you that I love you. No matter how now you are independent of young. At the end of the day, you want someone who will tell you that I love you. You want to feel special. Now, who will make you special? Who will make you feel special? Yourself? Yes, yeah, you can. Yeah, sure. But you'll get used to yourself making yourself special to a point whereby it's even boring. So you need someone you can laugh with. You need someone you will laugh, smile, argue, fight, not physical fight, but like like arguments, discussions, those type of things. So my point, Korbangan, differentiate between your professional life and your personal life. Never bring your professional life to your personal life, because of nothing will matter to you. I keep on emphasizing this. Don't say when we have argued, now you find it, you find the opportunity to go and be busy and see I'm busy. Now you don't want to fix the issue. I'm busy. The issue keeps on growing. The issue keeps on growing. It's fine by you. You have no problem. You're busy, you're making money, right? But it keeps on growing. It keeps on growing. Then what then happens? You find no reason to be with that person again. Just be like, actually, I was just wasting my time. You know, it was just a learning curve. Because of being ignorant of certain things, because of you fail to differentiate between your professional self and your personal self. Now there's a difference between the two. You should have time when you are busy, you should have time when you are working on something, but you should also have time to fix your personal stuff, whereby your business side, your professional side shouldn't come in between that time. Because of certain things you will not fix, certain things you'll fail to attend because of I want to make money. Now I'm telling you, you will never find a person to be happy with for as long as there is no distinction between the two. You will never find some, because of people want to feel special, people want to engage, people want to, like, let's talk, let's fix, let's, so that Luena, how busy spanner wherever you span on good thing, I can call you and ask you how is the day, how, it's so special to be checked. It feels so special to have someone who cares. But because of you failing to differentiate or to separate the two, it will be difficult to have a person who will make you feel special. It's not all of us who understand what the relationship is. There are those who just move, and they'll just move along, jump on the train and just move along because of maybe they benefit, because of maybe they can touch, because of maybe they enjoy the smallest times they get with you. But now we're talking about commitment, we're talking about, you know love, we're talking about a time where your partner is your friend, your lover, your business partner. We're not talking about a time whereby you have a partner, but you also have other people, other friends. Yes, we have people we chill with sometime, but when you have a friend and you have other friends, it's not easy to commit to this relationship, because when you feel like there's a problem here, you move to that side and you ignore that. You could move to that side to find some comfort, so that you can chill and just, you know take out whatever that you wanna take out in your mind, and then you go back. Then when you go back, it's all good. We forgot about that. Yeah, just pass by. That's it. We ignored. Remember, the issue didn't disappear. It just put itself aside. Just say, I'm waiting for the perfect time. Then the perfect time, I'm coming back. When the issue comes back, you do what? You go to your friends, go have a nice time. You ignore the situation, and then you come back. Everything is okay. You be telling more, and then it's all lovey dovey. That is not commitment. That is not commitment. So, um Just wanted to say that. Just wanted to mention that, and because of it, it came. It was a thought. I was like, you know what? Let me just share it to my friends. My friends. Let me just crash out a little bit because this is where I crash out. I crash out. Like listen, I crash out, guys. Like honestly, this was at more. Like it's so it's so like I feel like it's so important for me to tell my friends. I'll tell you, and I'll crash out. So be good, guys. Be blessed and take care of yourselves. And don't forget to pray, guys. Remember Luca 10 verse 27. If I'm not mistaken, it says, "Love me with all your heart, your mind, your soul, and love your neighbor like you love yourself." Right. So, Lena, that's why I'm sharing these things with you. That's why I'm crashing out to you guys so that you can understand. Because it's something that is said with emotion, it makes sense. Something that is said with some feeling, some emotion to it. When I get to understand, you're like, actually, this guy makes sense. Yeah. So um actually get bye bye guys. But yeah, from me to you, like I always say, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Right? From me to you, love you so much, love you big times. I'm out.